Paladin. Welcome in, Tuxie. I have done quite a bit. I've done a lot of the decoration here. So I did a lot of this middle floor bit yesterday. I had a migraine, so that's why I didn't stream. So that's all done. Spotify is loud. It's just the floor left, and we're also glassing it as well, in like a borderless invisible glass texture. So it's basically invisible to me if it's connected. I can only see like that little edge bit if it's not. So for me, it'll look like there's nothing there once the full floor is glassed. And the full nether side is also done. I saved Skilly Dude. He's on top of the portal now in the middle. Lever to turn that module is right there. Lever to turn the actual collection bit down there. And it was just really easy to attach the stuff we did here. So I basically took the exact same system that we had for the other one, and it still works here. So I will definitely take that and having to redesign it entirely. Only difference is this one has 2 extra ticks of delay. Repeater, so 4 ticks of delay because this ice path's a little bit longer, so they actually slow down a lot more than the old system before it actually reaches this block. But other than that, it just loops back around and then burns in fire if there's anything other than slime getting in here, which there will be, of course. But I set all the filters. I have a time lapse of actually building this up, so there will be that. Then I just attached the same bulk here that we just made for the creeper farm. Kept it simple. Looks a lot cleaner. A lot more condensed than the big digital display. And I have added lamps here for fill slices. So you can actually take a comparator readout from the barrel here, which is essentially filled. There's no other way really that I could get a readout from these chests. I mean, I could, but then it would change the whole redstone bit, and I didn't want to do that. So yeah, that's that. Didn't select the server? Nah, not at all. You still have space for like 15 million slime blocks, which will be way more than enough to actually have. So it's just the floor decoration and then the glass on top, and this project is completely done. Well, I gotta do trapdoors and stuff that we'll do today as well. My main goal is to get the rest of the floor deco in. So we're gonna start with that first. And we'll go from there. Appreciate the 15 watch streak there, Tuxie. Thank you, my dude. Yeah, I saw that we're losing a lot of boosts. It's all good, Domi. No, it's all good, my dude. You're chilling first. I wonder if that's actually faster, Max, than just doing something like this for the glass. some point we should probably look at moving the shulkers and for the end switch. That way we can just chunk load it. It's kind of annoying to have a bot there all the time. I hate sliming floors. It's so annoying. I would never do that again. What's the option other than slime? Is it like grass blocks or some shit? Yeah, it's slime or grass blocks. That sucks. Yeah, go from like 4 blocks per second down to like 3. And like speed wouldn't really help because if there's a spot where there's like multiple like this in a row, speed ain't gonna do much. I don't know, man. I don't know how I've been doing it. I mean, I just had like a show on the side all day yesterday. But I got a pretty good percentage of the floor done in like 3 hours. Pretty sure I got like this to here. And Max did like this section basically up to this side. And then I did this whole middle section around all the portals before I went to bed. Like 3 hours. It was so tedious having to go around like all the chunks. But I wanted to do that. That way nobody else would like mess up a portal, essentially. What else am I gonna press while I'm walking in a straight line? Spam tab. I feel like I think more doing this. Because I got nothing else to do. I'm just literally holding down A or D and right mouse button. That's all I'm doing. Doesn't change your mind. Unless I had a show on the side, then I would be fine. But if I'm just sitting here like with listening to music, I feel like I would just think everything. How you doing, Hex? Welcome in, my dude. Yep, that's definitely me there, Purse. So much gold in this decoration. I think it was like 20 some boxes or something stupid. Using gold for bartering? No. Decoration. It has been a while since we watched something on in Hate Watch on stream. You're melting over here. It's 95 degrees. That's basically what it is where I am. It's been insane. I think that's why I had a migraine yesterday, because it went from like 30 to like 95 the next day, and I was like, okay, yeah, nah, bro. I'm like so sensitive to that shit, and it really is annoying. But having the AC get out is even worse. Your hair hates it? I think you're pretty much similar in, to me, region-wise there, Hex, because that's exactly, I think, what's gonna happen here. I hate the heat. I'd much rather be freezing. Like, oh, it's so much better in the heat. No, it's not. It is much more difficult to cool yourself down when you're not, like, in a pool or some shit than it is to warm yourself up. Not to mention, being colder is a lot more comfortable than being warm. So it can be canceled? Yes, it definitely can. You skip to your birthday? Have I even watched everything? I don't even want to watch half of this shit. Your stuff is more cursed than me. Your shit's more cursed than me. You can see it in like the inbox thing, Sharon. If you click the thing next to the Prime, or apparently now it's called Amazon Luna, like the notification box, you scroll a little bit, you can see like who gifted you the sub there. Okay, then I'm basically right next to you then too. I cut your hair short in the summer, but you know it'll take you 3 years to grow it. I could shave my head, and like within like a month, it'll be back. My hair grows way too damn fast. It was Prev, that nerd. What did you do? Nah, what didn't you do? That's the real question. Besides get sleep. You did? No, so the days I don't stream, you're actually asleep? You just woke up at like 1 a.m.? Oh yeah, how we're all right next to each other. She's across the world. How you doing, Xena? No, yeah, Prev's also close. How many shades of green on this? There's lime concrete. There's green concrete. There's emerald blocks. There's lime terracotta. There's green terracotta. How many greens did I need? And slime. Like, I just chose every green shade, I guess, for this. Never ever use slime in a floor decoration or a wall decoration ever again. I probably only used slime in this because it was like, it's a slime farm, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. Put slime on the floor or some shit. I don't know. Never do that again. You're in the trenches at this point. It's a easy place thing. You turn off easy place first. So how easy place works normally is it'll place, if I'm looking like this, it'll place the first block that I'm looking at. But if you turn that off, it'll place the farthest one that you can look at. And most of the time it's about 3 blocks. I think you can get further, but like I either like crouch or something, and then at that point you're just walking slower. You like have to like somehow hit the thing. I don't think you can actually reach 4. Unless you have like reach override or something on, probably you'll be fine, but I find 3 to be pretty consistent with just regular walking speed. Not all of them, no. There was a couple decorators at the old, and like the couple years back. Happy, Reflector, um, that did quite a few of them. Carrie is basically our only decorator at the moment, but most of them I have done because I really had nobody to do them. So I just kind of like made my own, I guess, theme up, as you could say. You can probably notice it, where it's like a lot of the same things, because I just reuse some things and change color palettes and this and that, but Gary is designing our new whiskey one, and I'm not showing that until that thing is fully done, because that shit is amazing. Well, I guess you can see it. This is kind of like a promo. If you are a Twitch sub, you can see all of our project channels. So if you ever wanted to do that, you can sub up and link your Discord, and you will get access to the Twitch subscriber role. You basically get access to see all of our past project channels and all of our current project channels. So it's like a pretty good perk of being subbed. Even if you're gifted subbed, you can also still have access to it until your sub runs out, of course. I'm pretty sure you have it already, Xeno. But if you don't, just connect your Twitch to your Discord. needed black concrete, didn't I? That's what I ran out of. Yeah, black concrete. And someone else I ran out of. I don't remember what it was. I blew up black shulker box, right? Green terracotta. Making your own storage is going to be way too hard. It's a lot of effort for sure. If you want to do it the right way. How do you choose your hotkey buttons? The ones I use the most frequently, I have it close to my hand. So near WASD. The ones I don't kind of are further away. But if you run out of like single item, like single hotkeys, you can have like two hotkeys at the same time. So like you not just have like a toggle on F, for example, you have it on like F plus Y. So you got to hit F plus Y at the same time to toggle that. And then you can like, I think it's like max up like 3 or 4 keys at once you have to press if you ever run out of like stuff. But I kind of try to theme it to stuff I can remember it with for the most part. So like fly mode, where I can tweak the fly speed is FY. So that like kind of is like engraved into my head. Because it FY kind of fits with fly. So I kind of like do that. So it's easy to like remember what's what. Other times I just try to find a hotkey that's open. Because at some point you run out a lot of them. There's so many keys. Or hotkeys that you have like don't have keybind, like keys on the keyboard for. Yeah, it should basically edit instantly. So as long as you remain subbed, you'll be able to still have access to the channels. Obviously, read the rules, you know, the server project channel rules, the first channel in there. Don't share things anywhere and whatnot. The leafy on one. The walls actually turned out really good for how simple that one was. I swear I've been there. I did the chunk load online. I would have had to have been there, no? Oh, it got reset again. I would teleport there if I could. A little bit of ways away. I don't think I actually put that one on the website, but I can give that one to you, Hex. In the Hall of Fame. Nice, nice. I'm 9K away. From being able to click a 1 button. But I gotta like check constantly for that, which is annoying. I mean, it could be locked, but I just prefer not to, because sometimes I need to actually stuff in there. It's that for, you know, the thing is for you guys not to talk in them, because it reactivates the channel in a way. But I just prefer not to have it locked in case I need somebody from the server members to do something or anything, so. Most Twitch subs or super plebs don't normally talk either. in the project channel, so you're mainly just there to see anyway. But I gave them the opportunity, I think, the ability to text or to chat. But I mean, you can just as long as it just like pertains to the project, you're fine. Not particularly hexed. The leaf one was just something I randomly thought of because we needed a leaf farm for the parrot farm. So I needed it. I didn't really have a lot of time to think, so the first thing I thought about when I said leaf, I was like Leafeon. That's like the first thing I thought about, and it was pretty straightforward from there. So unless I really need something and I have like a limited amount of time or ideas, I can't necessarily see us doing one. Like, you know, maybe it could have made sense for Turtle. We could have done like Squirtle or something. But when I first thought about Turtle, it was about like Crush from Nemo. That was the first thing I thought about. So unless it like really fits something, it's highly unlikely, to be honest. Yeah, that's what a lot of people usually do. I mean, when Chronos used to have the Xeno, I never talked to them. I always just checked them to see what they were doing, but they stopped doing that, unfortunately. That's kind of when I started doing this for us, as well as for other people to see. I just randomly decided to give it to Twitch subs too, as like another incentive. Because I think I had it at one point, it was like Patreon could also have a similar thing. It's like a certain Patreon tier would be able to see the project channels. And then once I stopped doing the Patreon, just went straight to the website, I then just got rid of the Patreon role, basically. Well, I mean, Chronos has their own situations where people leak things and this and that. And they spend a lot of time developing stuff in terms of like the farms and whatnot. That's mainly why they stopped doing it. And people kept like begging for shit that just wasn't released yet or finished and everything, so they just got tired of it. It would kind of be a waste for me, Hex, to be honest. Because our tree farm perimeter, I have a tree farm, another tree farm that makes like 250,000 logs and like 290,000 warp blocks an hour, along with like 40k shroom lights. So it wouldn't really be beneficial to me to do that. You didn't see? Yeah, I think I have seen Voided kinda stream a lot recently. Worth it to me, it's fair enough. A lot of the things I send to Link are kinda just like of the middle ground of farms that he could actually make that aren't too complicated. And most of the time that wouldn't be something that I would make personally, but it kind of fits him in a nutshell. Not so much me, in a sense. Like the one farm that'll be Saturday that he'll show in the video. I would never in a million years make that, but it works for him because it's less effort than doing a perimeter. And it's still pretty decent in terms of the rates. Server crash broke the bedrock breakers. 121.0 the theme was quite problematic. Interesting. What if I would ever upgrade to a version that's like a base version? 1.17.0, like 1.18.0. Like anything like that. I probably always wait for like either like 1 or 2 to be released at that point. Because every update they fully release out, there's always like a fucking hotfix the next day or like the week down the line. It's just so stupid. He'll find a way to make Link through a perimeter. He literally said even if I ascended as like the king of a perimeter or some shit, he would never do it. So if I can't even get him to make a perimeter, I don't know how anybody else can get a perimeter. To fork it for the work with Carpet TIS. We have Carpet TIS, I'm pretty sure. No, we don't. I have that on single player, not on the server. Wait, do I? Oh, weird. I might have it. I don't. He said he would never do it first, no matter what I do. Okay, 5 years is a bit excessive, to be honest. No, it's just the one. This is the base version. Gotcha. Well, I guess you gotta update. I have other ideas for my my thing anyway. Nah, we ain't doing any of that. It's needed for lazy boars. I don't think we have that done. Not on the server. Well, the problem would be the deep slate for him if he does an overworld one because deep slate's not instant mineable, so that's where it would be a bit problematic for him. Holy fuck, I've gone through so much green terracotta and black concrete. any. I have one terracotta left. That section does use a lot. Go terracotta. You're not having any gapples left. I'm gonna be poor as hell when that happens to me. I haven't been low in that channel forever. Yeah, I would never mine deep slate again without the mod. We're waiting for a mod that we use, or we want to use to update for that. I think I mined like 2 boxes of deep slate when we first updated to 1.17. And it took me like 2 hours to get that, and I said never again. And I added instant mineable deep slate like the next day. Waiting to make some before they update, so like 5 years from now at this point. And I'm pretty sure I heard something that said Bread will never, like, he won't update Chronos until, or he won't update Chronos Carpet until they actually update. So we might have to look at another mod, I'm assuming. I just don't want to have something that doesn't work with people that have high ping. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure Chronos has worked fine, flawlessly for everybody. And they people like a lot of high ping people on that server that do a lot of manual mining. Yeah, but what version is that, Xeno? I don't know what org add-ons is either. The script we have is just useless because it doesn't fucking do anything. We have it on and it does absolutely dog shit. It's like it's worse. Voidin was talking about that it's being started. Yeah, so you say soon, Tree, but I don't know. Been hearing soon for a while. I've been hearing soon for pretty much like a year and a half at this point. It was probably a bunch for single player, but server you kind of got to take into consideration like it working for people with high ping, which the one we had in 117 just didn't work. the last things before they're updated. I mean, I guess, but I'll believe it when I see it, essentially, at this point. If we get to the deep slate levels of Geode before they update, then yeah, I'll obviously have to look into something. Otherwise, like, nobody can do any manual mining at that point until that happens. Client block break cooldown. I never had to have that disabled when we had the other mod in 117. That's the one that Com sent you, right, Xeno? Or something? I might have a look, but I'm literally useless when it comes to updating code max. Instant mining ores would be so nice, dude. The one thing I hate about manual mining in the open is the amount of fucking ores you gotta stop all the time. It's so stupid. Instant mineable obsidian, it's kind of a stretch. That seems a bit too, ridiculous. Not instant mining, it's still slower. I mean, mining that stuff faster is still kind of to me. I don't really think Debbie and Obsidian should be instant mineable unless there is like a beacon update or some shit. Where it actually like costs you something to actually do stuff like that. Like if I had to sacrifice like a netherite ingot or netherite block every time I wanted to have a beacon capable of instant mining deep slate, I would do it. Like, even if you need something like that, every time you activate a beacon, you need to sacrifice this to have this effect or something. Like, I'd do it. At a certain point, we don't have any use for ancient debris or blocks or anything, so like, let me either make a larger beacon so it costs more to make the beacon, or actually sacrifice the item to have greater like effects or something. Like, they need something. Like, there's just no reason for like a beacon that you get early game has the same effects 5 years on the line. Like, let it have like some tiers to progress to get better and better and better over time. That's all they need to do. It is on GitHub, I'm pretty sure, Max. So there might be source code on GitHub, I would assume, right? I'm pretty sure he doesn't use Modern. Maybe he does, I forget. But I think on GitHub you have to post the source code. Could be wrong, though. The page needs to be translated to English. Oh, fun. No, that should just be Chronos Carpet. The role should be Instant Mineable Deep Slate, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Chronos Carpet add-ons. Yeah, it's on GitHub. Garlic slash bread BRED. Rules Netherite Pickaxe Instant Mine Deep Slate is the rule name. I don't see. Well, there is code there. Yeah, all the code is on GitHub. I mean, it's updated to base 121. Actually, there is a 1.21.4 jar on GitHub. So 1.21.5 pre-release. So it's updated past the main thing, so it's probably only small changes that would be needed if I had to take a guess, but unless there was some bigger under the hood stuff for 1.21.6. Yeah, I probably won't put it on the server until it's like tested otherwise, because I don't want to just drop asking for something like that. But if you do something like that on a server, you're just asking for problems to happen. At least on like a long-term world compared to like a one you can just boot up and test to be sure. Oh, there's so much slime here, dude. What the? Well, yeah, it could just be a simple line change to change the version number to, you know, up to 121.6. Like, but I feel like if that was the case, like, I don't know why Bread would just wouldn't update it unless there was some like major change on the back end that makes it a lot more time consuming. Because if it's literally just changing a number, then it takes like 2 seconds to update, which I just highly doubt that's the case. Lime terracotta is what I actually ran out of. First go into a corner. What else do I need? 2 shulkers of green terra. Got plenty of gold. Um, 2 black concrete. I'll take another one if I'm using one of these, I guess. You eat the shulkers. Yeah, it's just more tedious to store them afterwards. And to just eat them into the void. Let them despawn or anything. Pull request is almost a year old. Changes a couple of lines. Interesting. Could also ask Kool-Aid, maybe. They do a lot of modding stuff, but asking someone else to take a look at someone else's code is never a good thing. Because they don't know what the hell they're doing compared to like what they would do. My slime's so loud, bro. Yes, Bruce. I didn't watch it, but I heard that Max DNF or something. I really didn't keep up with it, to be honest. The only clip I really saw was like Max going airborne or something and almost crashed into the wall. That's all I really saw from it. Are they not like a racer or something, Purse? Well, why is it funny that they finished the race? Because I don't know who that is. It's an old model. Oh, I see. Not emerald blocks. Okay. Am I in an emerald block section? Kinda. Green concrete. Do we need another box of that? Yep. Have I heard of Minecraft? No, I don't think I've ever heard that, to be honest with you. It's a pretty chill game. To give it a look at some point. Roblox? No, I hadn't heard of that one either. I live under a rock, so these names of games, I've never heard of them before. I only know Tetris. Sounds like it hurts. So you kind of just have to live under the rock, but like it's a hollow rock. You get me? The mod works. You didn't change anything. You just download the 121.5 version or whatever. I guess we can try it this week. The server ends. Now that all this skipping's done, I should probably restart the server at some point soon. Because that log of the server is not happy about all that skipping, I can tell you that much. No, I had to custom make it, hooks. That's kind of why I really didn't do a lot with ours, as you know. I hate doing interiors to begin with, but I was like, fuck it, I'm just doing black and orange. If it's simple, it's just for function. That's all I really cared about. No, I mean, if it works, I mean, I'll just put it on, and then if Red ever does actually update it, then we can just swap them out. Sounds like a lot of work. Just live on top of the rock. Fair. Just use Axiom. Yeah, word edit // hollow. Smile. We're almost done. One more strip and then this. There probably is a way to do it on Axiom, I just don't know the commands for that, so I just went with the world edit one that I know of. It's hollow. Curse not drinking monster? The hell happened? I'm pretty sure that's what it is on World Edit. I don't have World Edit on SMP for obvious reasons, so I can't confirm right now. I have it on my client, but I would have to leave the server to do that. It's a lot of work. Use World Edit in years, no money. It's free though. I mean, basically all the stuff I've learned from World Edit is from Pearl, when she used to do tutorials on like commands and things. Even though they're pretty old, they still, for the most part, are relatively with World Edit stuff. Not a fucking. Like I just started on here and I'm already running out of something. Oh, I didn't even run out of it. Just failed to give me the stick pick. Yeah, it is / hollow, then whatever thickness. Gotcha. Yeah, Hex, try to read up the wiki for Tweakeroo, and you tell me how I still find shit in here that I never knew existed, because this thing is like endless. Stuff. Then you have all the different forks. So Tweaker More has even more. And you go to Mini HUD, and then you have even more. Like the shit never ends. Then you go to Lecmatica. This is also a lot of shit. Like it never ends. Like, even if I could read anything on a wiki, like I would never retain all that information. Well, I didn't know about the caret. Like if you do / replace like the thing, like so you wanted to replace like warped slabs with another type of slab, you can just do the caret, and that will replace anything in there at the current state that it's in with your new one. So you want to change it to deep slate slabs or whatever. Like that saves so much time to begin with. Because when we used to retexture the castles that we made, like the gas castle, the magma castle, I had to type out each thing beforehand. Like I had to do like the direction, the face. Like it was such a tedious thing. It took like hours to retexture a castle. Now it takes like 10 minutes. Same thing for like wall faces, like literally anything. You can replace it in the exact current state that it's in with the new block in the same state. It's so helpful. Yeah, I used it on stream a lot, Max, so you probably saw it there. Ever since I knew about that, I just been abusing that. just one thing for tweaking is just fast place. I mean, fair. If you only need it for like a couple things, then it makes sense. But then once you learn about more things, you're like, okay, this thing is so helpful for everything. Let me finish this slice tree and I can show you. I'll go into a different world. Because obviously I don't have world edit on SMP. That would kind of be a bit suspicious. Yeah, I never use Axiom for the most part. So say I wanted to change so there's two different types of trapdoors. There's trapdoors on the floor and on the ceiling. So I could do / replace warped trapdoor and then do the carrot at the start with a bamboo trapdoor, for example, and it'll change both of those in the exact state that they're in. For the gates / warped fence gate, they're all open in all different directions. Do bamboo fence gate, and it'll replace all of them in the exact same state that they're currently in. So it's really nice for like retexturing things to a different like color palette. That are like different faces and whatnot. So not on the first one, you got to do a space. So space, then your carrot right before your next thingy. I don't know why this door is so satisfying. Oh, it's Kate. Don't tell Purse. She's already dancing. But I'm pretty sure it works for like everything, as long as like you're replacing it with something of like equal state, essentially. Like a wall torch, you could replace it like a wall lantern or something. Like as long as it has something it can be replaced with, that's the same, just different texture. Should work fine. I don't know about rails though. Rodetta kind of hates rails. And yeah, Max says like Axiom is better for rails. I just really only use Axiom for a couple things. I think yeah, Axiom probably could replace it pretty easily. It's a shame that you can't use it on servers without having to pay money for it. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, Tree. Perfect timing. It's a remix though, Alex. It's an orchestra version. Or orchestral version, I should say. Yeah, the slicing was finished yesterday. Max got it all done. There was a lot of Rihanna the last stream on Saturday. Yeah, Max is in the chat. Also on the server. I'm getting bumped by my own server members. Now my mod's bonking me. Even better. Well, he used to be called Alex in the server, but because I think he saw that there was another member on the server called Alex, he just went by his, I think it's a different name. I think he keep getting confused. I don't think I've ever called him Mortified. Like, if he actually wanted me to call him Mortified, I would, but he hasn't said anything, so I just call him Alex. Grab a bunkin purse. Your points for the map art, you're still getting them. It'll be a little bit. To have a board with them. Reaches the 25 watch streak Eros. 10k so far. It's not bad for how long you've been. I don't think we're gonna get the spawn proof in the whole floor today. Don't think that's gonna happen. Ran out of green concrete. I didn't drop the boxes. That pop up on... I know the bonk did, but... There it goes. I think. Yes? No?
Give me your fucking money!
No, I guess it's not.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there. What the hell is there in this football? No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
Emotional damage.
Here's the sound alert spam. You're starting to hate Glass, Max. I think it's just the way you're doing it that's kind of tedious. VCs with purse are a lot of fun. There's something. I guess my alert doesn't want to play for X. Sorry, man. But I appreciate you converting or continued their sub. Wait, was it convert or was it continued? Oh, you're continuing the gift sub. Gotcha. Appreciate you continuing with that. X, thank you, homie. You can make a mapper whenever you want. I mean, yes, technically. Just not in the core area. No, I just said that VCs with you are something interesting. It's only halfway there, Alex. Doesn't have 20k SMH. Only give the noti if it's the actual anniversary. Oh, okay, that might make sense then. I've never done that myself, so I don't know, but it's showed in my activity feed twice and in chat, so I was confused. Yeah, the pain and misery of you with Ferrari, I know all too well. And that was only one race. Good, Alex. I'll only cheer for Kimmy because I just can't stand if Russell winning a world champion. Sure. Same thing I did for when I wanted Oscar to win over Lando last year, McLaren. You're gonna convert into McLaren soon? Purse, I'm never gonna be your friend. I will literally walk out the door. I can't stand anybody supporting that team after what they did to my boy Oscar. They ruined him. Yeah, did you see that, Tree? Hamilton might retire it with this year. Chevrolet fan, brother. Chevrolet. Watching NASCAR or some shit. Hamilton might retire at the end of this year. Who said that? A lot of reliable sources. Might announce it at Silverstone. Hamilton might retire this year. There's speculation that he might retire, announce the retirement at Silverstone this year. Well, yeah, of course. It's all just rumors until it actually, you know, gets announced by him. But that would be wild if it actually is the case. You won't until there's a race in Africa or something? I don't think I've seen that. Alright, Alex. We'll see you later, my dude. Like, meaning he doesn't want to race in Africa, or like he... Well, I'm kind of, like, I'm confused. Yeah, I'll probably need to see the clip or something to actually fully grasp what he's trying to say. Honda fans? I mean, Honda was part of Red Bull. But Honda is now with the Aston Martin team because Lawrence Stroll has too much money in this fucking world. He won't retire until there's an African GP. Interesting. Yeah, Purse loves her Civics. I-30. Gotcha. Was the 3 better? Caramel color car? That not mean it. I have emerald blocks again? Oh, it's not gonna let you post the link. I don't think we have a permit thing. Oh yeah, just post it in the F1 in the Discord channel. Probably be better. Oh, he really wants one. Interesting. Doesn't want to retire until the racing a Grand Prix in Africa. Yeah, that's gonna be a stretch. I mean, there has to be a reason as to why, for how long he's been in the sport, why it hasn't been a thing. Whether it's logistical or something else that's just out of like, a lot of things to control or whatever. I have no idea. The politics. No, don't post your car picture in F1. Just get kind of mean at that point. That's far from being an F1 car, that's for sure. about his work nightmares. I have to work from home tomorrow. Because my work apparently is now a polling station. So I'm being told to not go in, but I have to work from home. Should add the Minecraft version of this song to my playlist. The song plays so frequently on stream, but I've never put that one on there. What are you apologizing for, Purse? Stop it. I haven't heard a Minecraft parody in a minute. That used to be the shit. Song Purse would listen to on repeat every day. Nah, that's Selenium that she listens to all the time. And Don Tolliver. Such a classic song. Selenium, Don Tolliver, those are the main two that you listen to all the time. Other EDM, hate. Yeah, you're kind of like me, where you don't really have like a specific like music taste. It's kind of like everywhere for the most part. Everything besides dubstep, for the most part, I'll listen to. I can't get into dubstep. I know Hoser. Yep. He's played a couple times here, I'm pretty sure. Hip-hop plays a lot on streams here. Speaking of Don Tolliver. Yeah, those songs I don't really skip when the dubstep part turns on, or if it's like the whole song is dubstep, I just don't listen to it. I think techno for me I kind of classify as dubstep, but it's yeah, those two I can't do. As long as the beat good, I'll listen to pretty much anything. I don't even get to know what they're saying most of the time. As long as the shit's a bop, that's all I really care about. Well, I would say just do the Spotify DJ, but apparently that's regional. And since you're the same spot as Purse, you can't do that. I'm like you, just a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if like gold blocks are like near like one of my most used blocks. I placed 173,000 gold blocks. I have a problem. I placed 150,000 tinted glass. Damn. I placed over 100,000 repeaters. Oh, you know. $70,000 TNT sounds ridiculous to be placed. I still haven't even eaten 60,000 pork chops in almost 6 years. I don't have a script for that. But I've placed 2.65 million black concrete, 1.1 million glass, 1 million black stained glass, 650 white concrete, 550,000 pistons, 550,000 cyan concrete powder, 500,000 black concrete powder, 500,000 slime blocks. Like, I got a fuck ton of blocks placed, dude. If we didn't have the auto crafters, I probably would be very high in the piston count. But because we passively got like 2.5 million pistons from the piston factory, my crafted is pretty low. I think it's like only like 100k or something. Yeah, 165,000 pistons. I've crafted more comparators than pistons. Like, that's a little bit of a problem. I've crafted 300,000 observers, apparently. 750,000 torches. What song is that verse? Is that one you sent me, or? 2.6k like songs? I think you only have like 600. I only have 500. I only got it when I started streaming. Or when I started listening to songs on like this on stream. So probably like 4 years. Would he use like Apple Music or something? This is the new song, yeah. The slime would shut up, that'd be great. It's on YouTube, and that's fair enough. I just hate how a lot of stuff isn't uploaded to YouTube Music for the most part. That's why I stopped using it. It's a really good song, dude. Getting Ed Sheeran on a song is crazy. You've been wanting a game for 7 years and you've never bought it? Nah, I could never do that, dude. That's ridiculous. 7 years? Gold blocks and blocks, really? I remember playing Forza Horizon. Already 2 hours. Yep. I'm gonna be doing the trapdoors and turtle eggs while Max continues with the glass. This is done. I haven't played a lot of single player games, which is surprising. What a great person that just joined the Discord. They must be like 2 years old based off their name. Odd duties, it depends on what they want to do. I only have one mutual server with them, that's AC, so that's not usually a good sign. I never got to a lot of these games that got popular because of like streamers and whatnot. I've never played it either. I don't play a lot of games anymore, at least. I used to, but now like all my energy is focused on this. The end is near. I get the nerve-wracking thing of placing trapdoors around all of the stuff. And not updating a portal ring. Fun. Asking for the bone meal farm? Wouldn't be surprised. It's like that farm or that video must have been just in the algorithm or something, because it was like every day. More than bone meal farm. The thing I hate the most about it is like it would literally be the message above them, and they're like, "Where's the bone meal farm?" It's like, brother, look up. Like literally, do you read? It's like a back over each chunk. That's a lot. Do you look into textile at all, CA? Well, that's why I said, did you look into it? Like you said you were going to at the end of last stream. Yeah, at first I had issues with it. It was like reverted to like an extremely old world file for whatever reason. But that may have been because the folder I had an old save in it somewhere, so that was probably just conflicting with that. That's all I could really guess, but after that, it's been working fine. Well, yeah, I mean, the compression's not ideal in terms of the file size, yeah, but I don't think that's a big deal, to be honest, like a deal breaker. I can do a backup in like a minute and a half. That could just be my SSD because I have a 990 Pro NVMe. That shit like, literally rips through everything. But I haven't heard of Prime backup. Textile is literally just a single config file to set up. Pretty straightforward. Made by TIS. Gotcha. I mean, I just have the one thing for that, so like, I'm not really concerned about the file space. That's all I have on the server PC. I mean, does it have the same features as Textile, or is it like completely different in terms of like the functionality of it? Not like the actual behind the scenes shit. Because I like how I can control everything from in-game. I don't gotta go to anything after I configure the configs. Obviously, I wouldn't switch now. There'd just be more of a hassle than anything, but... basically has the same functionality. Well, basically done the deco. It's just a backup mod. You wouldn't really know unless you maintenance a server or stuff. Deco is done. Boom. Looks a bit different with Zero's warm up than it did with Voxel. No, I'm gonna just leave the holes empty, to be honest. It looks better without it. Because the purple just stands out too much. How you doing, Teddy? Yellow box, empties. 54 blocks is the glass. And you're like halfway, technically. Probably go to sleep soon? Nah, something like that. Gold box. Pop that in there. Empty. Yellow concrete. Empty. Back that up. Back that up. Back you up. Slime. Fill the box, go in there. Pop. I get the gold. Up. Roll done. Plop. Green terracotta. Green. Greets. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's an auto backup. That's kind of like perfect timing. And there's another terracotta box. There's another terracotta box. What the hell? Wait, another one? Brother, stop this. Just tell me how many boxes I have. Keep appearing out of nowhere. Well, yeah, I just like I kept like only seeing one more box, and then I would place it down, combine it, and then another box would appear in my inventory. And I was like, well, it wasn't there 2 seconds ago. All right. That go be done. Now we still gotta finish glass on the floor, and I gotta do trapdoors and turtle eggs before this one's actually done. Full box, full box, full box, full box, full box, full box, full. It'll be around 1,000,000 slime balls an hour, like 1.1, something like that. It should be. I think we don't know for sure. I really didn't test it, but at least eat a good meal before that. That's wild. Let's go do some trapdoors. Turtle eggs. Yeah, they definitely do. I was wondering what that thing was, like the red thing in that corner. That's just Max. So we got to do to all the chunks. Well, we don't have to do it like this, but I think it just looks a lot better doing like this. What the fuck? But it's just so stressful. Finally, race week. Brother, I swear down. Where in Narnia? He's probably deep in the castle. He's in the middle of the woods, the Centurions. forgot how tedious this was. So I guess we might be able to run the farm tomorrow. Possibly. Because we actually do need slime. Oh. Dickhead. Be trampling my damn turtle eggs. Not up in here. Is there a... We just got teleported to the nether. He's gonna enjoy his fall onto this floor. I don't know if this really even is needed, because like there's not many pigmen here to begin with, even without the trapdoors. These farms like never even get close to being at mob cap, so oh, there's Private back at it again. Deleted it. A boost of power. Did you read the channel rules, Prod? They clearly state to not be stupid, and kind of playing with fire, saying that the burst every time. Yeah, bamboo was definitely the best choice to choose here. It's a lot better than what the warp looked like. The warp was the best we had at the time, but now we have bamboo. So much better. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Neighbors. Auto mod? I don't. We got nothing's queued on our end. So you might have gotten like Twitch modded. So that ain't us. More than one question mark? I don't see anything at all, man. You sent question marks before. How you doing, King? Welcome in, man. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have question marks blocked. It seems kind of stupid to have blocked. Well, you're also a mod purse, so you probably don't get blocked by a lot of things. Probably like spam protection or something. Or like duplicate message or something. Hello, let's just drop into the void. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it's a good one. It's an old one. Just unfortunate a lot of this guy's songs got overplayed, so they kind of got stale for a while. When the song gets played so much, it just gets annoying after a certain point. You just hear it everywhere. So not in like, you know, like years after where it's not spammed all the time, it'll be nice to hear. I actually really like how the bamboo makes it like yellow around this chunks. I didn't even notice that. Bamboo is a nice texture. It's a bright ass yellow. The eggs have their own color too. It's like a beige color almost. It's neon and matches the floor quite well. It like accents the slime chunks like a border. It's actually really nice. Oh, this chunk's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. The dinosaur looking one. This one's gonna suck. Get off the trapdoor. Yep. Dude did get yeeted into the void. Like I did with all the shulker boxes. Could have to start doing like sides at a time. Because like I gotta pathfind over to the turtle eggs. I just can't keep track of that many. No. You fucking ass. That guy literally just random tick behind me. Probably should have put the trap doors first, but nope. DJ, why are you playing this song, man? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I love how sometimes you can just walk on turtle eggs and nothing happens, and other times you could like not even touch it and it breaks. Consistency. Nah, you would never be the same after one of their concerts. That's for damn sure. They're touring again, 27. Just depends on when I can get off of work. Announced it where? Let's do the annoying one, and then the rest. Oh, fuck! I forgot about this section. And look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chunks in one. Brother, why? Why does it have to look so good? Hello. Thank you. Not announced officially, just that they were going to do it. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just so tedious to do there, CA. Don't scare me like that, bro. don't even know what that means, you know. I have no idea. Hey, bruv, are you drunk? Thank you. First, you don't get to answer that question. I know that. No trust? Yeah, sure. I don't know why would you want to fly in and out of your main storage so constantly, you know? Damn. That dickhead hit hard. CH does not trust you at all. Birthday stream tomorrow? It's your birthday tomorrow? Oh, yeah, because you're so far ahead. It's Thursday or Wednesday. But it's still Tuesday for me. Or Monday for me. You know this song, Purse? Of course. Nice. That's not a great thing to hear on your birthday at all. Ian's finally home. Taylor, of course you know it. Got it. The narrative forgot about you. You have pasta, it'll be better. Brother is clueless right now. Pizza you need to bake. Does really kind of depend what kind of pizza it is. It's a make or break for you right now. You made a chocolate pizza? Interesting. Oh, a chocolate cake. Bit more reasonable. First, gotta join a TMC Discord. I don't know about that one. Well, yeah, like an archive of farms. I don't really call that a DMC Discord. Like a server. Like actual server Discords, like Wave or Chronos or Psi and all that kind of stuff. Or now Quantum. How? It's mainly because of Achillean. But I also lurk a lot in Link's chat, which is where she's first time I saw her in chat and stuff. But mainly because of Achillean, then yapping all the time. Achillean is not from Romania, and well, that makes sense. Well, not really. That's a big difference, but it's because your client can lag. But if it's on the server end, it doesn't. You can't really miss things as long as the server is not dying. You didn't post any yet? Then why'd you say join the Discord? Alright, press the Discord. There's no cake picks. Gotta leave. It's just the rules. Put it back to 1,000. You need to visit me? Someone has a Killian skin? Not anybody I can think of. What's your old skin? I don't even know what that is. Told you deceiver. True. CA has the same skin as her old skin as a Killian. make a cooking stream just to prove your innocence? We're grown adults. I don't know about the first part, but the second part, I mean, I guess. I was liar, remember? I mean, according to CA, apparently. Oh. How you doing, Coyote? Welcome, my dude. I'm not doing the big section of today. Probably save that for tomorrow or something. Probably just get these three in this probably today. Imagine not reading the rules. Oh shit. Yeah. I think I'm only doing that one last section today. Tomorrow we should be able to get the rest of the glass in, and then the last turtle eggs, and see the farm in action. Well, of course. I mean, they have the pathfinding of the zombie pigment on top of them, so the chicken has no AI. From what I know, with the zombie on top, at least for regular pathfinding. Just essential glass. You got all the border. Nice. Well, that's why the chicken jockey chases you, brother. It was just if it was just the chicken AI, it wouldn't do anything. Chicken wouldn't attack you. It's older versions, weird pathfinding, interesting. K Kaka, appreciate the follow, my dude. Welcome in. Is this a Killian song finally playing? Oh, it's not the other one, but it's one of them, yeah. I think it's Into the Dark, right? I don't even have Spotify open because I had to go to Discord for something. I forgot to put it up again. Usually I have it over Discord, but obviously when I tab into Discord, then that happens. I really would have thought that First would be a Sky person, 100%. You are? I just had a feeling that you would be. Sunset person? I mean, that's fair. Those would be like the best times anyway, so. No. Hey. How many turtle eggs do we have left? Damn. Not a lot. Forgot how expansive this was. I think I had like 3 shulkers, so we've gone through like 2 shulkers of turtle eggs. We have just the 10 chunks left in the middle, I guess, but that's a lot of turtle eggs. Whenever DJ does it, I don't know, man. Alright. Yeah, bamboo was definitely the best choice of trapdoor. Just these 10 chunks left. Do that. A little bit of glass. A little bit, but a bit of glass between the portals that's left. This project is done. Done for the new updates. But they're littered into the void like all stream. Like literally all stream. It's interesting for sure how we did it. I mean, I'm not like the fully love with it, uh, but I was not mining that deep slate and all that extra bedrock just wasn't gonna happen. I could have been. I kind of just like spam skipped it real quick. Like a retaining wall? I mean, I guess, yeah. I better just go to link. I don't see anybody else live, to be honest. I just typed it in links chat. Don't worry about bed. Yeah, hopefully we're live tomorrow to finish this project off. That will be a great way to get some other thing done. 10 chunks left to trapdoor and turtle leg up. Another side is fully done like I showed at the start of stream. So provided this works as it does in theory, we should be good to go, basically. And all done and dusted, so we'll hopefully be able to see that tomorrow. Nice to actually have a source of slime again. We only have like 100,000 slime blocks left. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. Wish you night, day, wherever. See you dudes all later.